Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to The Walk. Today is Monday, March 10th, and today we are up to Ezekiel 38, verse 6. Last week we talked about the fact that God was against Gog and Magog. We talked about where those lands were, who included those lands, and if you want that information, I recommend that you go back and you watch the end of last week's videos because we're up to verse 6 now. So verse 6 says, Gomer and all his hordes, excuse me, Beth Togarmah from the uttermost parts of the north with all his hordes. Many people are with you. All right, so of course, right away, wondering, what is Gomer? Well, Gomer was the eldest son of Japheth, the grandson of Noah, and he was the progenitor of the early Cimmerians and other branches of the Celtic family. Gomer is also the name of the unfaithful wife of the prophet Hosea, and her relationship and Hosea's relationship with him was a symbol of God's relationship with wayward Israel. So verse 6 is talking about Gomer, and it's Japheth's grandson Noah, or Hosea's wife, and it's a representation of being wayward. Beth Togarmah is a place named in the Bible that means house of Togarmah. It is mentioned in Ezekiel 27:14 and here, and it would have been north of Charchemith on the Assyrian trade route. So it's a place. In a nutshell, that's what it means. Verse 7, be ready and keep ready, you and all your hosts that are assembled with you, and be a guard for them. So God is telling them, you need to be ready because I'm coming after you, and I'm against you, and you better keep guard, because it's not only a matter of time until I get to you. Of course, I got curious about the word guard, so I really did a deep dive on that. And the word guard is mishmar. And as soon as I read that, I felt like I had heard that word somewhere before, but I wasn't able to connect it. If anyone can put in a comment anywhere where that word has come to them before, I just feel like I hear it outside of biblical terms, and I wasn't able to pinpoint why that word was so familiar to me. Anyway, the Brown Driver Briggs definition of mishmar is a place of confinement, prison, jail, guard post, watch, or observance. So it's keeping guard over like a prison or a jail or some kind of a confined area. In Strong's, it just means a guard, a deposit. It can also be used as an example, a diligence, guard, office, prison, ward, or watch. So it's some kind of enclosure, some kind of a building that they are supposed to watch. When I got to the lexicon, it got very interesting. The lexicon says, a close watching of something for guarding or protecting. Shepherds constructed corrals of briars at night to protect the flock from predators. To watch over or guard in the sense of preserving or protecting. So God is basically saying to these nations, to Gomer and Beth Togarmah, and that they had better be ready because this violence is coming. And if we go back to verse 4, it said, and I will turn about and put hooks in your jaws and bring you out and all your army, horses and horsemen. And it doesn't matter how nicely you're put together, I'm coming after you. And this was against Persia, Cush, Put, and all that were with them. And God is going to fully encompass this annihilation of them and bring them to their knees. And that's what God is saying here. Tomorrow, we're going to get to Ezekiel 38, and there is some really cool stuff there. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. God bless, and keep walking the walk.